Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. वेलकम. माय बैड, कल हम लाइव स्ट्रीम करेंगे सोच रहे थे बट हम कर नहीं पाए. मेरा तबीयत थोड़ा ठीक नहीं था, सो नेवर माइंड. आज फिर हम लोग वूवा का 2.7 स्टोरी कंटिन्यू करेंगे. लास्ट हम लोग, जितना हमको याद है, क्रिस्टोफोरो से लाइक क्या बोलते हैं, सामना हुआ था, राइट, फेस टू फेस. हाँ, वीडियोस हम लोगों का चल बसा, बस इतना ही याद है हमको. फिर वहाँ से स्टोरी कंटिन्यू होगा. इट सीम्स लाइक वीडियोस को क्रिस्टोफोरो ने ही बनाया था, राइट, बट ही वॉज स्टिल अलाइव. ही वॉज स्टिल अ लिविंग बीइंग. आई वंडर, ये बंदा कौन है? ये कौन है? कहीं ये तो नहीं, ये क्रिस्टोफोरो जैसा नहीं लग रहा. ही लुक्स वे टू हैंडसम. एक सेकेंड, नहीं, ये शियावन तो नहीं है? शी ओह माय गॉड, शिवयान. ये शिवयान है. उफ, हम क्रिस्टोफोरो सोच रहे हैं. माय बैड. दिस विल टेक सम टाइम. हमेशा टाइम लगता है लोड होने में. नेवर माइंड. मेरा टाइम लग रहा है लोड होने में. लेट्स गो. जैसे ही बोले लोड हो गया. ओके, हियर वी गो. सैम, हेलो, गुड इवनिंग, कैसे हो आप? हेलो सैम, वेलकम टू माय स्ट्रीम. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन. आई एम गुड. आप बताइए क्या हाल चाल? बस कल स्ट्रीम नहीं कर पाए. कल हम स्ट्रीम करेंगे सोच रहे थे, लेकिन थोड़ा सा तबीयत ठीक नहीं लग रहा था, बोल के नहीं कर पाए. माय बैड. ऐसा छोटा छोटा बात होता रहता है. नेवर माइंड. ओके, लेट्स बिगिन. कंटिन्यू एक्सप्लोरेशन. क्रिस्टोफोरो वाला सीन के बाद ही स्टार्ट होगा, राइट? हाँ, डियर वीडियोस, RIP मैन. क्या ही बोले. सैम, मैं भी बढ़िया. नाइस. ओ, आपका हेल्थ कैसा है? आई एम गुड फॉर नाउ. आई एम गुड. फीलिंग मच बेटर. Genesis Nexus. Come on, जल्दी लूटो. कितना घंटा का तो स्टोरी ऑलरेडी हो चुका है. 3 घंटा नहीं, 2 घंटा का स्टोरी हो चुका होगा मे बी। सैम नाइस, आपने गलबरीना पुल रहे तब ना। अरे यार अभी देख भी नहीं सकते, नेवर माइंड। ओके ये सीन हो गया राइट। RIP Vidius, let's continue. Return to Cantarella. Okay. The tidespan have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalia Fell seems improving.
Seems like the Order has already transported most of the wounded to Averado Vault. But as for the rest, the scars Leviathan left on their minds still need time to heal.
She looks so cool. Look at her. Dang. सैम मुझे गलबरेना मिल गई, अब वेपन के लिए ट्राई कर रहा हूँ। All the best. Bongo bongo for Gulbrina. Everything's okay? Don't worry.
Oh, it's you! The great hero, Rover! Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the heroes in the adventure tales. Brave and determined.
Abby? Time रुक गया है, never mind. How?
But you can't save everyone.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Carthia?
Oh no.
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need unity. Righteous one, open the Ascendant gates for me.
Oh, ये
This
move कर पा रही है.
doesn't belong to you, Leviathan.
Ooh.
Chimera!
What?
How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down. I said, stand down. Fall back.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it! Just now!
So what?
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before. Will you forget your loyalty to your comrades in the face of fear?
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella, and Rover, we lost our composure.
What happened? Did I turn into something else?
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder. Go do what you must. I'll handle this.
What just happened? बताओ. Tell me.
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. Your tacit mark opened a portal, pulling you into another illusion. That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion and shut it down.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Cardathia. They all passed through that gate. What exactly lies beyond it?
That's the realm Leviathan created. The
Thora sa net
journeying
problem, never
paradise.
mind. That's the realm Leviathan created, the journeying paradise. If those gates opened because of me, then does that mean?
Avidius was Cristoforo's decoy. He planted that decoy in Septimont for years. When the waters recede, the truth shall come to light.
What the heck, Cristoforo? A decoy? Avidius?
Rover, you are the new harbinger of the Dark Tide.
What the heck? The bygone shall always return. That's it? What the heck? ये तो डार्क से पर्पल हो गया. क्या है ये प्लेस? वो इल्यूसिव realm? Trinodians? पता नहीं. So confused. बाद में ही पता चलेगा it seems. Come on, what's happening? Why does it take so long for me? It's okay, I'll wait. क्या तेरी कर्सर गायब हो गया. हेलो. Okay. Portoveno Castle.
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
Took your dang time. What? अच्छा ये दूसरा डोमेन है. Find Cantarella.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrenna. The Thessalians have resisted the Threnodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
So this is the worst case scenario you warned me about. You must have suspected something for a while. I still find this hard to accept. No, it's okay if I'm the harbinger of that. You must have suspected something for a while now.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice.
Makes sense.
Your path overlaps with Ovidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the Harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinasita. So...
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
Huh? Then who? Abby? Abby got corrupted?
Ugh, the Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
Abby does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
You've always done great, Abby. It's not your fault.
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the Dark Tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
Oh,
The
Abby.
real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinasita with the Dark Tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the Dark Tide. Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains. Fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Rinasita's collective unconscious. They said the Dark Tide is that subconscious made real. An ocean of shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the Master of the Deep.
Oh,
I heard them. All those voices in the Dark Tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it. Fear. Sorrow. Like it was pouring out of the people.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious. That's why the playwright kept forcing Rinasita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. It was all to keep feeding Leviathan. The end times are drawing near. The Ragonesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the Dark Tide.
What the
The
heck?
illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, their consciousness will align entirely with Leviathan's vision. Like Gilberto, and the others who were fully corrupted.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before. When it does, every soul in Rinasita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different from the Tidespawn.
So how do we fight Leviathan?
You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartitius. That means the first step in her plan is complete. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the Dark Tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you. But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Rinasita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Rinasita's hope. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit. Of light against shadow. Hope against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself, unless you're ready to walk it. For now, the Dark Tide in Raguna is under control. And I think I figured out what it plans to do next. Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont. Just like the playwright said, when the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past and future, will converge there.
Dawn breaks on Dark Tides. Quest unlocked. Before that, Kantarala. Member of Visalia will relocate to Everardo Font. When I meet with Carlotta and the others, I'll relay what we've learned about Leviathan. As for the Harbinger matter, I'll keep that confidential to prevent further panic. That's likely why the Discord Slayer has kept it quiet. From what I understand of Leviathan, it chose you not because it can control you, but to hinder your progress. But looking into your eyes, I see no matter the obstacle, you won't stop moving forward. I have some questions I wanted to ask you. There are still some ancient records I have yet to fully decipher. If you're interested, I'll share what I can. About Leviathan, the records say that since the dawn of civilization, Leviathan, under the guise of Imperator, wormed its way into the Renascitans' faith and thought. When discovered by the Sentinel, Leviathan hastily unleashed the first dark tide, attempting to harvest the civilization. In that battle, the Sentinel was assimilated by the Trinodian, but in doing so, Imperator bound Leviathan, entrusting the first relic to the first Primus. The lantern filled with their power. Okay. The calamity was quelled by Napoli II, and Leviathan's poison left a deep scar on Ragusa and settlement. Since then, every Primus has upheld the oath of silence to hide the truth. The people once worshipped the Trinodian. And yet, even in chains, Leviathan used twisted faith to spur conflict. Suffering, turmoil, and struggle that followed all continued to feed it. There are still some ancient records about Dark Tide. The Dark Tide of this world was a calamity wrought by Leviathan's hand, but the heads of our family have long suspected that Inasitans have always harbored a spiritual dark tide. It takes root in the shadows, deep in the valleys of our fears. When the Trinodian draws forth enough anguish, it may call a dark tide into being, and in the terror of calamity, it feasts. The whispers once planted an idea in our minds. The dark tide is faith, and Leviathan its keeper. In hindsight, perhaps it was not so far from the truth. Our collective subconsciousness flows endlessly through the dark tide by day and by night. Leviathan lies hidden in its depths, weaving unseen changes delivered to us through our dreams. When those altered beats of us rise to the surface, they slip into the waking mind. Our choices and actions were then guided by a will without form. I fear Leviathan has reclaimed full control over the dark tide, our every thought and feeling may now fall beneath its gaze and bend to its will. Calprena and Carthethia hesitated to reveal their full plan, and perhaps this is why. As he said, only an unshakable will can stand against Leviathan. About the Harbinger of the Dark Tide. The Harbinger of the Dark Tide is chosen by Leviathan, an anchor of reality that summons the tide spawn, a vessel, too, for spreading its gospel and gathering its sustenance. The Harbinger is condemned to wander the dark tide's illusions, and as the corruption seeps deeper, the boundary between dream and reality begins to unravel. In time, they may mistake the living for monsters or even strike down those dearest to them in illusion. Tragedy is born of confusion. To others, and even to themselves, they may come to embody malice and fear itself. If they surrender to that faith, the dark tide will devour them whole, leaving behind nothing but a puppet. The records speak of harbingers who resisted until the end to spare others from greater harm. They each made the same choice to take their own lives. Traveler, you know there must be another way. We must bring an end to Leviathan. About Carthethia and Galprena. Carthethia's condition can only be described as death for now. We must accept that truth. Galprena confided in me, though only in veiled strokes. Her intentions, in truth, I know no more of her than you do. I only know she bears the rare ability to move between this world and the dark tide's illusions. It was through that gift she was able to pull you back. What I saw in her eyes was unwavering focus, the kind of resolve found only in those who have truly stood against the dark tide. But in those depths, I also saw a blackened will, absolute heedless of means or cost. I wonder what crucible of blood and fire shaped it. Thankfully, those flames are not aimed at us. Her sights are clear. She simply waits for the moment to pull the trigger. To us, she is an ally worthy of trust. Should danger arise, should danger arise, you may trust her with your back. Anything else? I'm preparing to leave for Septimon. I understand Septimon calls for your aid even now. As Calbrina said, we must gather every last flicker of hope. We will stand with the Mantellis and the Order to face the crisis in Regona. This front is ours to hold. If your strength wanes, do not overburden yourself. Safe travels, traveler. Okay. Cantarella, wish you luck. I'm heading out now. Bye bye. Oh. ये जगह को बार बार दिखाया जा रहा है for some reason. I don't even know why. इसके अलावा कुछ और दिखाने वाला है? ऐसा लग रहा है यहाँ से कुछ निकल रहा है या फिर यहाँ घुस रहा है. नहीं, घुस रहा है. इट सीम्स. क्या है ये चीज़? We are in Septimon now. Okay, इधर भी fluffy clouds है. I know नहीं, you know. उफ, बार बार I know बोल रहे हैं भी. भूल जाते हैं. My bad.
Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise. We will return soon.
You know.
Well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us.
I didn't. Let's get back to business. Still the same, you know, I see. Now's not the time for teasing, you know.
Did you come straight from Reguna?
Yep, I did.
I did. Has it begun here too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't even begin to cover it. No signs, no patterns. The dark tide's spawn are surfacing at random. even outside the city of Septimont. It doesn't make sense. The Earthrend Wedge is still holding back the Dark Tide at its depths. At any rate, Augusta's already led a team to the Sanguis Plateaus to investigate. As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
Brief news on Raguna's situation.
I see. Raguna too. And Ovidius. He never bent the knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it?
Oh. People still don't remember you. You still can't give new prophecies.
It's not just me. No priestess can see Septimont's auguries anymore. In our visions, it's all gone. Just blank.
Okay.
The last prophecy ended with, the Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal Dark Tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us.
But maybe that doesn't mean the end is near. A blank future could mean a new beginning.
Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. We can't blame them for trembling.
Lands of Glory. Oh नहीं, ये तो small one है.
Aquila, any word?
Oh, इसका नाम Aquila है. Cute.
The Dark Tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes Crest.
How bad is it?
Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The Dark Tide has never touched it before.
Uh-oh.
They call it the Three Heroes Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the Dark Tide cannot reach. If even that place isn't safe, we need to see it with our own eyes.
Okay.
But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, Honored One. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, go assist the Ethel. We may lack your strength, but we will not stand idle. We will do everything we can to hold the line.
We were born in Septimont. Resistance runs in our blood. And we were raised beneath the shining legacy of heroes. You think we'll sit back and let ruin claim us?
We're counting on you, Honored One.
That's why I'm here, for Inesita. I won't seem the title of Hero of Heroes.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
Let's go. Let's go, Aquila. Okay, now what?
Traces of the dark tide are everywhere.
The tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and never slow down. Our warriors are stretched thin just trying to hold the lines. Even though the common echoes here don't depend on the Genesis Nexus, they're still breaking down due to the dark tide's corruption. Don't wear that face. These are Septimon's warriors. They don't fall easy. There! The three heroes' crest. Looks like they just finished a battle. Let's pick up the pace. You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led the battle to defeat the Sovereign. Your presence will rally them.
Look! It's Rover! The Honorable One!
My fellow warrior, you came!
Lupa! It's been a while, Lupa, my fellow warrior. It's been a while. May applause greet you.
Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you! Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Augusta!
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know. We know each other.
Huh? What? When? Did everyone's memory recover?
Recover?
Oh no.
Never mind that. Didn't I say before, never underestimate my charm?
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we'd known each other before. She might seem unmoored, but when the storm hits, she holds fast.
All right then, Augusta. What's the situation?
Theoretically, the dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements. But this time, nothing. No blight cloud anomalies. No frequency fluctuations near the three heroes' crest.
Strange.
We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search for a permanent solution. But this eruption without warning defies everything we thought we understood. We repelled the first wave and set up an anti-corrosion ward using anchor obelisks. Have you discovered anything?
The Pranshuta is incubating the Trinodian. The Trinodian is on the verge of rebirth.
What? But... I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth... This is a whole new thread of fate.
The Pranshuta, always scheming in shadow. Its wicked ambitions know no end.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe.
Let's go, my sword is ready. I wouldn't miss this fight.
It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder in battle.
Warriors! The battle horns sound once again. Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall before our valor.
Oh my god, I love Augusta. Her voice. Ah. Okay, head to the Sanguis Plateau.
Tide spawn dead ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep.
Hare? Oh. Ping, 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 मेरा ping. Oh, लूपा है हम लोग के साथ. That's nice.
Of conquest.
Let's go, Lady
It's always a
Augusta.
blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Same,
Another horde
Lupa.
inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight for the anchor obelisk.
We will stop them.
Very.
Pathetic struggle. Stand tall.
अरे
Eternal sun.
किधर गया? उधर.
One strike is enough.
So cool. See,
Stay behind
so
me.
cool. Support the nearest anchor obelisk. There.
Nightmare, break asunder.
Oh, ये चीज.
Invincible. In control.
Invincible.
For Septimon. All glory to Septimon. It ends now.
Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, the target in the remaining anchor obelisk now.
But the gladiators guarding now. They haven't recovered from the last wave.
Leave them to me.
Answer!
We'll split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
You will obey. One with the sound.
सब गायब हो गए.
Leave it to me. Keep it together. One with the sound. Last chance. None shall whisper.
Okay, I'm dead.
The show begins. One with the sound.
हम एक्चुअली मर चुके हैं. हम एक्चुअली मर चुके हैं.
Just cleaned them up.
मैं
Sector 2. Regrouping now.
what? हम पहले ही मर चुके थे. 1 HP हो गया मतलब मर गए हम.
More tide spawn at the southwest base point.
Ugh, trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh?
They're closing in on the obelisks on our side.
Wait. Something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Leviathan. It's directing them. It saw we were spread too thin, and scattered their assault on purpose.
The north flank! Hold the obelisks at all costs!
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall. It's testing me, seeing if I'll trade lives for victory.
Don't do it, Augusta. Don't do it. We can't be everywhere all at once. It's driving us into a corner. If only we had more fighters. No. Huh? Shorekeeper?
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks.
Brand?
The north flank's ours. Let's give them a grand show.
Hey! Zani!
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this cell.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind, allow the Thessalians to cleanse it.
Phew! Made it this time! I've got this side covered.
Chikona!
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here!
Phoebe! How are you all here?
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
Kalprena, let's go.
I'll take that one.
You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be etched in eternity. This battle is not over yet. Let's end this together!
Let's go! Dang, Augusta. Lupa? What's happening?
I never thought I'd see the day. Fighting side by side with the Order of the Deep. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shame Septimont now!
I've heard of the Montelli-centric constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close is...
Poison. Heal me.
Nightmare, break
Maybe
asunder!
Cecilia's aren't as monstrous as they say.
She's absorbing the tide spawn. What kind of power is that?
To the hero, honor to you, my friend. For Septimont! Honor cannot be sunk. In control. With style and grace.
Down with the curtain!
Down with the curtain.
Finale, rend this slumber.
This is my moment. In control. In one strike. All blood! Septimont! My valor never fails! In control.
Nightmare, break asunder.
That's it? That was so much fun. मजा आ रहा था.
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover. Tide spawn is still hiding in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the Dark Tide, the Tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the Dark Tide? Are you out of your minds?
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. This suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary.
You're saying Leviathan built the paradise inside the Dark Tide?
That grand city you glimpsed within it, it wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form.
Oh.
Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinasita in the Dark Tide. But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise. We must strike at the root, kill Leviathan, tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rinasita, just as it did here, at the Three Heroes' Crest.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the Dark Tide. Even then, one of you must go in first to open the way for the rest. Inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it, then find a waystone to create a connection for the others to follow. Augusta, you buried the waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare. Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Huh? No! Hold on now!
Wait!
And you, Rover. If your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
The Tide spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter.
Activate the anchor obelisks!
We did it. But what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
That's Kalbrina for you.
Paradise lies within the dark tide. I do not think she was lying. That grand city she spoke of, I saw it myself.
सबको दिख रहा है वो.
Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now.
Okay, let's do
There
that.
must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of Raguna's heroes and plan our next move together. The nature of the dark tide and Leviathan. Huh. I see where we are now.
Rover, you're here.
Now will you tell me how you made it here? How did you know we needed reinforcements?
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
Them?
Loud and clear, Rover? So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Redragon. We're standing guard at Averado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Threnodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some guests. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Threnodian in Renacida. The Threnodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Threnodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Threnodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoro's infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renessida's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines of Three Heroes Crest. So, leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe. Don't worry,
These my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have to unleash the fans.
Even Kalsharo is here. What the heck? एक सेकंड कलशारो ब्लैक शोर्स का है, लेकिन उसका ओरिजिन तो वेबसाइट में नहीं दिखाया गया है. Interesting. Dang. Right, looks like I don't need to worry about your end. Just try not to bring down their fault in the process.
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Renessida's last line of defense. And we'll be right here, waiting for your safe return.
Kalsharo. That's nice. वो old man काफी badass लग रहा था. God dang.
If not for the Blackshaw's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renessida. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimon's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Renessida. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Blackshore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Wastestones. She must have meant the Anchor Stone's ability to resonate and link with another.
If
there's another anchor stone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
When the Dark Tide swallowed me, I did leave an anchor stone behind, but... how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another anchor stone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the Dark Tide and open up a path.
You'll need this. A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
The first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Renacita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the Dark Tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the anchor stone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
We don't even know where this anchor stone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant Lady of Potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Renacita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone. If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the Dark Tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head-on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the Dark Tide, activate the Anchor Stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tidespawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxtus might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Renesita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the Paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Rover, we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the Dark Tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Holong. He must know something about Fenrico.
Mm-hmm.
If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the Dark Tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? There's still time before I go. I need to find him and learn what happened down there.
Chikona. Dang, Shuyan. सही लग रहा है Shuyan. What the heck? I want him. Traveler, it's been a while. It has. I haven't seen you around lately. As a wandering bard, I couldn't just sit idle while everyone else played their part. So I did what I do best. Played the loudest tune Raguna's ever heard. With it, I called back every last... What? I called... I called back every last soul still lost out there. But now, just as we reunite, you're sitting off again. Music can be a weapon too, so take my song with you. Wind blows, rains weep, but light will always follow. Look up, and you'll see the stars. Their quiet twinkling is proof you'll never be alone. This entire world listens when you sing. Every bold, bright note will follow in your wake, and so will I. Oh, Chikona. Wind blows, rains weep, but the light will always follow. Look up and you'll see the stars. Their quiet twinkling is proof you'll never be alone. This entire world listens when you sing. Every bold, bright note will follow in your wake, and so will I. Hello there. Cantarella. सही quest लग रहा है ये. It's not a matter of knowing how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption, is it? You've already been corrupted. Sorry, but under the circumstances, I think this is the most rational choice. You know how I am. Are you mad at me? No, most rational. Whatever the case, I respect your decision, but even so, let me say this one more thing. One more time. Do not overburden yourself. Do not carry this weight alone. We are here. Always. Take these potions. My people and I will begin crafting the full batch. Once you activate the Anchor Stone, we'll follow into the Dark Tide and meet you there. Thank you, Cantarella. Thank you all for your effort. You above all have borne the most. Be safe, traveler. Augusta, my lady. Your Excellency, fortifications are advancing ahead of schedule. Most warriors, thanks to the healing efforts of the Order and the Physalia, have been restored to fighting strength and are already deployed at their post. Additionally, with the Montelli's technical support, the damaged Common Echoes are fully operational again. They have also contributed a significant number of private echoes, greatly boosting our forces. A timely reinforcement indeed. Understood. Continue to watch enemy movements in our vicinity. What's the Dark Tide's current status? Its fluctuations remain unstable, but so far the Tide Spawn have yet to show any signs of offensive action. I believe that Demon Discord Slayer is holding Leviathan's move in check within the Dark Tide. What do you know of her? Only that she slays Tacit Discords? I only know she's on our side. Is that so? She stirs a curious sense of familiarity in me, as she's knowledgeable about Septimon's affair, almost as if she's lived here before. Regardless, our priority now is to concentrate our forces, hold the line steady and capitalize on the time she is buying us. Okay, my bad. मेरा कॉल आया था. Never mind. Phyrexians lurk in the shadows. We must remain vigilant against them. Before the moment comes for you to brave the dark tide, rest well. Rover, the battle ahead will demand everything of you. I trust they serve you well. And know this, you do not fight alone. Whenever you turn, you will find us standing with you. Thank you, Augusta. I love you. I love her so much. Phoebe! Rova. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. Many of these warriors fell under the Dark Tide's corruption in the battle. Such Sentinel's light can help to purify their wounds, but the scars on their hearts are much harder to heal. I know Septimonians don't believe in the Sentinel, so I wanted to try in my own way to comfort those who have suffered. You've changed, Phoebe. Your faith shines brighter than ever. Thank you, Rova. The Sentinel's form of unity is one of shared faith, without stripping away individual freedom. It's nothing like Leviathan's forced oneness. I heard you. You're going into the Dark Tide to lead the way for the others. I know blessings alone won't be enough to protect you. What matters now is action, real tangible aid. Please take this protective gear with you. Though you walk in the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, for we are always with you. When the time comes, I'll follow the others to find you and fight by your side. Oh, Phoebe. सही लग रहा है ये quest. Who are they? Hello? Montelli member. Facing those monsters with nothing but cold steel is a bit challenging, but you seem used to it, don't you? 4 years we've been hunting to earn a glorious death today. The only thing I can count on is the touch of striking them down with my spear. And I bet that touch is pretty damn good, huh? Huh, of course. But you're not bad yourself or dressed up, yet you've still got some real fight in you. When you're ready, let's head back and keep fighting side by side. I'll cover your back. Oh, this is nice. एक सेकंड, जब यहाँ टॉक दिखा रहा था. Oh. How do you feel? Much better. The dizziness is almost gone, and I can move a lot more easily. This potion feels almost magical, and it even has a kind of fragrance to it. It was supplied by the Physalia family. It can slow the spread of Dark Tide corruption, or suppress the festering woods left by Tidespawn. Really? I'll have more. But it hasn't gone through the Order's analysis or approval too much, and your whole body could go numb. You might even start hallucinating. Wow, that's unexpected. You're not the first to come asking for more of it. Okay. Interesting. Anyone else? Oh. Oh, Lady Rover, can you understand them? Ever since the reinforcement arrived from Raguna, we've been seeing a lot of echoes like this one. Tiki Taki, it sounds like they've bought food. Really? Thank you. If you're dropping off supplies, head to the other side. We'll find the spot there. I wonder what Raguna's dishes taste like. Oh, this is so cute. Friendly echoes. Anyone else? इससे बात हो गया था, right? ये तो बात करने वाला है नहीं. Anyone here? No. Lupa. Hey. Ha! Your fireplace is strong, my fellow warrior. Now I can breathe a little easier. You seem confident, Lupa. You seem almost hungry for it, Lupa. Septimon's gladiators live for the challenge. The bigger the threat, the fiercer we fight. But I know this Leviathan we are facing is tougher and more complete than what we faced at the Gladiators Aegon. I'll be cautious. But I won't lie, I'm worried about you going into the dark tide all alone. Still, when the heat's on, better to slap your back and shout, "You've got this," than to doubt. We have overcome a lot together. The dark tide, just another beast to break. You've got your fight, we've got ours. While you open up a path, we'll hold down the fort here. I'm with you all the way. Roll with the punches, right? And here I got this for you. Hope it helps. We all believe in you, my fellow warrior. Now it's time you believe in us. Soon enough, we'll storm the battlefield right by your side. Aw, Lupa. Aw, subside. That's so cute. I'm loving it so far. Oh, ये flex करने वाला ही को. Talk to Carlota and Zami. So this is how Septimon's common echoes operate. But I see some similarities with our sentry construct. How are things holding up at Everardo Fault? You actually brought this many echoes along? Grandfather is overseeing Everardo's Fault, and the Black Shores are holding the line there as well. No need for concern. Besides, the Montelli's catcher of echoes is nothing to underestimate. But really, such technology is our family's proudest asset. Naturally, we brought what we could with us. Septimon's common echoes uses a different configuration than Raguna's, but the underlying logic is compatible. Our tuning technique will still serve us well here. Just don't forget to take breaks. Looks like you'll be working late again. I don't care about overtime in this case. If working a little longer means you'll carry a little less, then I'll stay up as long as it takes. Besides, Miss Carlotta hasn't rested properly in days. In times like this, we cannot afford even a sliver of carelessness. We must do everything within our power, so that you can focus on what lies ahead in the dark tide, without distractions. These items will strengthen your egos. Even without us by your side, they will be reliable allies. We won't let you walk this path alone for long. Oh, that's nice. Okay. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. यहाँ आग लगा हुआ है literally. Well, hurt तो नहीं कर रहा so cute. Brand का team. Brand Russia. Oh, it's Rova. I heard you ran into a rough storm at sea. We did right by the trust they placed in us. We got all the folks from the Risholi Island to safety. Compared to what you're about to face, that storm was nothing. Sailing into the unknown is never easy. Sailing through the dark tide, even worse. Pero stocked up on gadgets. You can take whatever you like. I like gadgets. Bring me a few more training swords. This is all we can do for you right now. Please come back safe, Rova. Pero. Oh, take these sell credits too. They're lucky charms, or so the old sailor says. Take as much as you like. A little luck never hurts. To us, Rova, you have always been the protagonist. Never forget that. It's not being the protagonist that makes you brave. It's your courage that gave you that role to begin with. We trust you, so trust us. No matter how dark things get, we'll always be here when you need us. Oh, Fran. This is so nice. What? You know. Oh no, इसको क्या हो गया? Rova, the dark tide hasn't stabilized yet. Don't go pacing holes into the ground. I'll let you know the moment something changes. It looks like tracing the dark tide is not for the faint of heart. I thought Septimon's central hub can monitor the dark tide. It can, but many resonance beacons were destroyed during the last tide spawn assault. The data is riddled with noise. Besides, the priestesses, myself included, have made a habit of chasing certainty in the uncertainty of chaos. We are more attuned to the dark tide's rhythm than any device, so the burden of watching it naturally falls to us. But you of all people, you're the one who insists on doing everything by yourself. Take these materials. Have the blacksmith at camp forge you something worthy of your hand. Let it serve as a reminder no matter how far into the dark you go. We are still with you. Don't forget. Oh, you know. You know. Thank you. ऐसा लग रहा है लाइक क्या हो रहा है? ये रहा शिवयान.
You're here, harbinger of the dark tide.
It seems like he's blind. पता नहीं क्यों ये मुझे blind लग रहा है. Is he blind? Are you blind, mister?
Who are you? How do you know about this?
वही तो ये तो हुआलोंग का लग रहा है नहीं?
Choyan.
ओ ऐसे प्रोनाउंस करते हैं छोयान एक सेकेंड छोयान ओके मच बेटर इसको छोयान ओके he's so pretty. Look at him. Isn't he pretty? He is pretty, right? But dang.
The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive and gather intel on the Thenodian's resonator.
Oh. Choyan.
I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. Instead, I found the Primus.
Blessed maiden. You mean Kartithia?
He was tied to the Thenodian. Knew the truths of it all. But the dark tide silenced him.
Primus. Okay.
In his final moments, he passed this lantern to me. Said it was meant for you.
So he's...
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the dark tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead.
Maybe that was his atonement. Maybe that's the debt he owed.
Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. He knew it wouldn't be enough. Listen. Every harbinger of the dark tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, they all met the same end. Death.
He is so cool. He looks so pretty. What the heck? As a guy, he looks pretty. I know. I'm not afraid.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the dark tide. Even the Sentinel's power cannot reverse it.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else would just suffer longer.
You've been resisting the Threnodians' corruption this whole time. Suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. Deliberately.
I didn't want them to worry. The fewer who know, the better. Don't forget, I'm also the harbinger of hope. The fewer who know, the better.
You're prepared to walk into death alone.
You've traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish. I'll ask for just one more for me. Please.
The Dark Tide rejects outsiders of Renesita. But you're different. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done.
Thank you.
When you're truly prepared to die, death doesn't come so easily.
Okay.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
One last thing. The magistrate of Jinzhou asked me to send her regards. The people you helped, they're still waiting for your return. Farewell.
I wonder what's happening with the Dark Tide. I should check in with Augusta and Yuno. Okay, go to the Dark Tide's point of convergence and talk to Augusta and Yuno. Let's go. Augusta?
You know, status report.
Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window. Remember that stretch of chaos we once crossed? If Leviathan has shaped this world through the Dark Tide, expect something similar. Shifting sands, obscuring fog, every step a gamble into the unknown. That Discord Slayer, Galbrenna was it? She's bound to the Dark Tide. If she dared to hunt the Threnodian, she must know how to navigate its depths. Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward.
So this time I need to anchor to her. What exactly does that mean? What do I do?
Don't tell me you forgot already. It's about the anchoring. You've done it before.
I forgot.
Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic frequencies. And when you find her, don't let her go.
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the Dark Tide.
Don't worry. I'll stick with her every step of the way.
Abby. Then I'm counting on you, Abby. You should rest while you can.
Just remember you're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind you.
Don't worry, I've faced worse. I believe in all of you, as you believe in me.
If you are ready, step forward.
I'm more than ready.
May the eternal sun light your path, and may each step bring you closer to victory.
Let's go. ओह ये जगह और क्लियर हो गया है। पैराडाइस। लोडिंग गेम लोडिंग, काफी टाइम लगा रहा है मेरा गेम। What the heck? Okay, we in?
There's actually a whole other world inside the Dark Tide. It kind of feels holy somehow. Huh? Feels a bit like chaos, but colder and creepier. Like something's whispering to me. Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, if we do what we did back in the chaos, we can anchor to Galbrenna and find her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and connections in the chaos. The problem is...
She's a mystery. We barely know anything about her.
Yeah! Galbrenna's always like... she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really say much either.
In life, chaos. In death, silence.
What the heck?
A stillness veils the teeming multitudes. Glory is washed clean in suffering's tide. The hesitant shall not return. The timid shall not pass. Tell me, little lamb, whence do you come? And where does your path lead?
Is that creepy guy again?
Little lamb, your hostility pains me. I came to aid you. You wish to anchor to her. A simple task. Surely you've heard. The Dark Tide preserves memory. Her past is scattered through its depths, tangled in the currents like fractured glass.
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
The Dark Tide mirrors the chaos of the human mind. Shifting, twisting. A fleeting thought, and the path ahead may vanish beneath your feet. Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world, building its kingdom, bending this place into its image. This place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency. A vision of perfection, unmarred by flaw. But behold, the Dark Tide's true face. A world of hatred, fear, and despair. The world your kind calls hell. Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance. Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into one another to create spatial anomalies. Countless souls caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self, lured by false hope, they stumble into its waiting arms. Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you wish to see her, then walk her path. Endure what she endured. You will hear despair's screams. See the dead beg for death. Watch souls willingly burn in cleansing fire. What is it? Are you afraid?
I am not actually. You know what? Galbrina Augusta की बचपन की friend है, right? That explains a lot. Did Galbrina send you? Are you trying to deceive me? Huh? I feel nothing. Are you trying to deceive me? ये कौन बोलता है direct? Did Galbrina send you?
We share an enemy. We need you. Her plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. I know not who it is. This path will prove less smooth than she hoped. But for now, you have no choice, do you? Come, little lamb. Open your eyes, sharpen your claws. It's time we journey into the underworld. The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside. Speaking with you through the mark of the dark tide saves me considerable energy. As for that small pest, put it to rest, lest its corruption worsen. My presence alone is enough.
Abby, you can get some rest.
But... All right, fine, if you say so. But if anything happens, call me right away. I'll face it with you.
This is the borderlands of hell, where the boundaries between worlds tear and rend with the most savage delight. Seconds ago, we basked in the light of paradise. Now, we're plunged into the pit of endless damnation. In this infinite cycle of hope and despair, you must learn to struggle. That, little lamb, is your first lesson.
Okay. Got the basis? What the heck is that supposed to mean?
Is that Galbrina up ahead?
a memory. The moment she first fell into the dark tide, she was just a little girl.
The memory shard found inside the dark tide.
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance ability? Can a child really wield that kind of power?
She'll be a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps even rise to challenge for F4 one day.
Damn it. I was so close. If it hadn't been for the difference in our resonance ability, I could have... What did you do to get that kind of power?
My power? It's always been there. Since the day I was born.
Born with it? How unfair.
Oh my god.
I can't take it. I trained harder, endured more, bled more.
Rolex edits. Hey, what is your language, sister? What is your language? Welcome to my stream, by the way. Thank you so much for tuning in. My language is Hindi. It's Hindi. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, let's continue.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents. Oh, but please, you should tend to your injuries now.
Are you mocking us? People like you, born lucky, never understand what it means to struggle, to fight for your strength.
No, I really meant what I said. They are stronger than me, in body and in spirit. So many here are. They just don't have the same resonance ability. Why? Why was I the only one gifted with this power?
Oh no.
For those who cannot stomach defeat, even sincerity tastes of cruelty. Fate is never fair. It bestows gifts without reason. Whether blessing or mockery, mankind must learn to carry it with grace.
So she is from Septimont. Why did she leave? And why has she stayed away until now? Her resonance ability was bright and radiant back then. Now it feels different.
The curse of the dark tide. Had she returned untempered, with curse still unclaimed as gift, Renacita would have burned for her folly. A fitting fate, don't you agree?
You claim to stand against Leviathan, yet you speak so coldly of human lives. Whose side are you really on?
The two are not in conflict. Many a mighty alliance has thrived on loathing alone. And I am a tacit discord, a devourer and killer by nature. My allegiance lies only with myself.
But you live inside her, but sometimes you listen to her. But sometimes you fight alongside her.
We each take what we need. She too accepted my gift. Left to her own strength, she would have fallen long ago. Do not be so eager for answers. Go live them. Feel them instead.
Yep, Augusta की friend है ये, बचपन की friend, which she tried to save. Poor Augusta. Aware भी नहीं है कि वो जिंदा है.
Through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in shadow. It hides in the light. I was right about you. Beneath that calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle. Congratulations, little lamb. You've survived the trials of the borderlands.
Are these Galbrenna's traces?
Go now. Claim the rewards of the brave. Perhaps you have heard of the great dark tide that swept through Septimont 16 years ago.
Yep,
It
heard about
swallowed
that.
her whole.
In that
Once
big
touched
tree.
by the dark tide, a human's resonance ability and frequency are devoured, piece by piece.
Rolex said it's... Oh, game name, is it Genshin Impact? No, it's Wuthering Waves. Read comments also. My bad. कहानी में घुसे हुए हैं हम. Never mind. It's Wuthering Waves. गेंशिन खेलेंगे कुछ. ये स्टोरी कंप्लीट करते हैं, उसके बाद गेंशिन में वापस आएंगे. वहाँ फ्लिंस आया हुआ है, फ्लिंस का बैनर. I'm still considering pulling for him. I don't know. I'm still confused. Let's see क्या करते हैं. फ्लिंस को चेकआउट करते उसके बाद देखा जाएगा. No issue.
I was just in Oak Hollow. Where am I?
वो पेड़ के केव में थी.
I can't use my resonance ability.
What the heck is she?
Why?
Because the dark tide loved you, but you rejected its gift. Now, it will consume you instead. You, your power, and everything that was once yours.
Kiria, is that really you?
I don't think so.
You could have risen above us all. With your gift, you might have become the hero of heroes. Why did you stop? Why did you reject it? Don't you crave that glory?
Honestly, I never understood why I was born with this power. You and so many others. You deserved it more than I ever did. I've asked myself again and again, what does it mean to be strong? You once told me that real strength comes from the heart, not from outside. And someone else said, she said, real strength is meant to protect. The dark tide twisted me into a monster. People ran from me. So no, I won't accept this gift.
Well said. My frequency is nearly gone. Looks like I'll never get the chance to surpass you now. So take what remains of my strength. Live on. Live for me. Live for all of us.
Why give this to me?
You're not completely lost yet. You still have a chance to escape. More than any of us. And this is our wish.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. No one can escape the net it casts.
I always knew you, quiet as you seem, If someone struck you down, you'd rise up and strike back twice as hard. I didn't want to admit it before, but in the arena, you didn't beat me with power. You beat me with will. The fire in your eyes, it doesn't lie. That's why I believe you'll see it through. So live with pride, head held high, free and unbound. Live for us and prove to fate that it can be the fight.
Curious creatures, humans. Always resisting fate. Entrusting all their hopes to a single soul. Just to prove they will not bow to destiny. Yet her power was corrupted. Back then, she was weak. As powerless as a little lamb to be slaughtered. Each step forward was a gamble with death.
But she still escaped. How?
She was born through death. Come, let us walk on.
Hey, let's go. Continue forward.
The traces end here. There's no path forward.
Mm-hmm.
Leviathan hides its message in another dimension.
Okay. So she escaped that tree hole somehow. Galbrena. Rolex edits. I like this type of games with high graphics. Same, man. This is so good. I didn't know there is game with good graphics beside Genshin Impact. और अब आपको पता चल गया. This is a nice game. Graphics wise बोलने से, story wise बोलने से, it's good. Story अच्छा चल रहा है अभी. अरे सिस्टर कमेंट भी देख लिया करो. देख रहे. Got it. Let's continue.
The Sentinel's power you bear. Its hour has come, little lamb. Use it to sever the worlds. Reshape what is.
Okay. Use the lantern of Napoli II to separate and change the worlds in dark mode. Oh. Distorted temporal zones exist throughout the plane of dark tide. Use the lantern of Napoli II to separate and switch between worlds in the dark tide. Okay. World Sunderer. Interesting. Ow, 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 ow.
Good.
Oh.
If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. So it was for her. I remember. When her resonance ability was corrupted by the dark tide, she fought with nothing but instinct and flesh.
Rolex edits. What is the story of this gacha game? It's sci-fi otherworldly game. Short में बोलने से Sci-fi, हाँ, sci-fi otherworldly mysterious. We play as a rover. हम लोग कैसे आए एग्जिस्टेंस में वी डोंट नो. शुरू में हम लोगों को लाइक इस दुनिया में सोलारिस 3 बोलते हैं इस दुनिया को. इस दुनिया में लाइक लेजिट फेंक दिया गया शुरू में. एंड दैट्स हाउ वी एग्जिस्ट. और वहीं से हम लोगों का गेम शुरू होता है. वी ट्रैवल अलोंग हुआलोंग, फिर ब्लैक शोर्स, फिर वी आर इन रिनासीता. अभी के लिए सिर्फ तीन मैप्स ही खुला है. तीनों मैप का हम लोग स्टोरी करते आए. पता चला हम लोग आर्बिटर है. आर्बिटर मतलब हम लोग शायद 500 साल से या उससे भी ज़्यादा ज़िंदा है. इन अ फॉर्म ऑफ मेमोरी. लाइक जैसे हम लोगों को ब्लैक शोर्स में शोर कीपर मिली थी, राइट. थ्रू हर हम लोगों को पता चला कि हम लोग इस दुनिया को पहले भी इस दुनिया में पहले भी हम लोग घूम चुके हैं, राइट. ये हम लोगों का शायद सेकंड अवेकनिंग होगा मे बी. हम लोग सेकंड टाइम इस वर्ल्ड को ट्रेवर्स कर रहे हैं, सोलारिस 3 को, फॉर अ सर्टेन पर्पस दैट वी डोंट नो येट. क्या रीज़न है, हम लोगों का मेमोरी क्यों इरेज कर दिया गया, हम लोगों का पहले जो लाइफ था एज अ रोवर वो कैसा था. बिकॉज उस पहले लाइफ में हम लोग लाइक शोर कीपर से मिले थे. मतलब जिन लोगों से भी मुलाकात हो रहा है हम लोगों का, शोर कीपर कुछ सबसे नहीं. लाइक ब्लैक शोर्स में शोर कीपर, रिनासीता में एटलीस्ट सेप्टिमोंट में यूनो, और कौन, और कमेलिया. हाँ, ये 3 ऐसा कैरेक्टर देखने को मिला हम लोगों को जो रोवर पहले वाली रोवर से मिल चुकी है. और अभी जो रोवर है बॉडी सेम है लेकिन मेमोरीज नहीं है. बहुत साल पहले वाली रोवर का मेमोरीज अभी नहीं है हम लोगों के पास. सो पता नहीं क्यों है. एज यूजुअल सेम कॉन्सेप्ट है. जैसे गेंशिन में मेन कैरेक्टर को मिस्टीरियस रखा गया है, इस गेम में भी सेम है. रोवर को मिस्टीरियस रखा गया है. हम लोगों का ओरिजिन क्या है, हम लोग यहाँ क्यों आए हैं, हम लोग क्यों घूम रहे हैं इस जगह में, वी डोंट नो. बस घूम रहे हैं, चीज़ों को फिगर आउट कर रहे हैं, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. और इस गेम में एक कॉमन प्रॉब्लम है, वो है क्या वेब वॉर्न तोतला रहे हम, नेवर माइंड. वेब वॉर्न फेनोमेना. अगर आप इस गेम का वेबसाइट में चेकआउट करेंगे तो आपको ढेर सारा लोर, मतलब इस दुनिया के बारे, सोलारिस 3 के बारे जितना भी लाइक डिज़ास्टर वाला लोर है आपको लाइक मिल जाएगा पैराग्राफ करके. एक सुंदर सा लिखा हुआ है. मुझे सब कुछ डिटेल्स में याद नहीं है. मुझे बस अभी के लिए डार्क टाइड याद है, वेव वॉर्न फेनोमेना याद है, टैसिड डिस्कॉर्ड्स याद है जिससे हम लोग लड़ते रहते हैं. कुछ नहीं, एक मतलब डार्क एंटिटी है जिससे हम लोगों को कॉन्स्टेंटली इस दुनिया में लड़ना पड़ता है. अगर नहीं लड़े, इफ़ वी डोंट फाइट बैक, तो ये डार्क स्टफ ह्यूमंस लोगों को लाइक काबू में कर लेगा. दे विल टर्न इनटू echoes, the so-called things we fight along our journey. People will turn into those things. So उस चीज़ को हम लोगों को प्रिवेंट करना है. अभी जो हम लोग डार्क टाइड में घुसे हैं, हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किए थे कि डार्क टाइड के अंदर पूरा एक कैथीड्रल टाइप का लाइक एनवायरनमेंट होगा. बट हियर वी आर विद द हेल्प ऑफ गलब्रेना, आवर करंट बैनर कैरेक्टर. न्यू है, सो उसी का स्टोरी चल रहा है. अलग से कैरेक्टर स्टोरी क्वेस्ट तो है, प्लस आई डोंट नो, हम चेकआउट नहीं किए हैं रिसेंट में क्या कर रहा है ये लोग. बट इट सीम्स लाइक मेन क्वेस्ट में ही जो नया बैनर आ रहा है, कैरेक्टर स्टोरी क्वेस्ट भी उसमें हल्का सा घुसा दिया जा रहा है. सो आई डोंट नो, मुझे एक बार निकल के चेक करना होगा वेदर जैसे ओगस्ता का, यूनो का और गलब्रेना, इन लोगों का लाइक कहानी में ही लाइक इन लोगों का स्टोरी दिखा दिया गया। सो आई डोंट नो, देखना होगा, चेकआउट करना होगा। या फॉर नाउ इतना ही स्टोरी चल रहा है अब तक। 3 मैप बोल रहे हैं बट और भी होगा। नहीं, हुआलोंग, ब्लैक शोर्स, रिनासीता, नहीं 3 ही है अब तक। 3 मैप्स ही खुले हैं अब तक। स्टोरी इतना ही दूर आए हम लोग। Rolex said it's not that story. Oh, truly, truthfully game, I guess. Truthfully game. समझे नहीं हम। So characters want to know truth about them, I guess. Plot twist. Yeah, वो जो डार्क फिनोमेना चल रहा है इस दुनिया में, फिगर आउट कर रहे हैं। बहुत लोग तो डरे हुए हैं, लाइक एक्सेप्ट गलबरेना जो पहले से लाइक बचपन से फेस करती आई है डार्क टाइड को। अब हम लोग भी घुस गए। घुसने से पहले काफ़ी क्वेश्चनिंग चल रहा था बाहर, लाइक अकेले क्यों जा रही हो, डोंट गो, इट्स रिस्की, पता नहीं क्या होगा नहीं होगा। बट हियर वी आर। अंदर काफ़ी चर्च वाला माहौल है जो एक्सपेक्टेड था नहीं, और जो हम लोगों को शुयान देखे गया एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट, वो उस चीज़ से हम लोग डे एंड नाइट कर पा रहे हैं डार्क टाइड के अंदर। नो, ओह चुयान, हुआलोंग का कैरेक्टर है, काफ़ी सही है कैरेक्टर, नॉट गonna lie। लेकिन एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किए थे उसका नाम ऐसा प्रोनाउंस किया जाएगा। वेल, नाम चाइनीज़ है सो मेक सेंस। चुयान उन लोगों का मैं और भी सही लगेगा प्रोनाउंस करने में, हम सही नहीं प्रोनाउंस कर पा रहे।
She clawed through monstrosities until she stood before me. Her frequency was nearly consumed. How rare! A mortal here.
Oh, तब ये के मेरा
It
मिला।
shall gnaw upon thee, slow, ceaseless, until thou bend the knee. Thy fate is to be made one with it.
I know. The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it.
To claim a divinity's power is to invite divine wrath. Know this. More tidespawn lie in wait before thee.
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them?
Such a brave soul, younger Brenna.
These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss.
Thy own kind wished for thy survival, yet thou wouldst risk it all.
So I can truly live.
To seek a life true while death surrounds thee. Absurd.
Then I'll show you by living. No matter the pain, humanity can live through it with pride, heads held high. Fate, it may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
To wield the dark tide against its spawns. Fascinating. Perhaps.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. None can escape the net it casts.
It hurts. But I already
See the light.
Carry our strength and our final hopes. Live with pride, head held high, free and unbound.
I'm almost there. I won't give up.
Human flesh remaineth ever feeble. This broken vessel's frequency is sundered and shattered. Yet this is indeed a chance of an eon. I shall give one final push.
You helped her escape the Dark Tide.
You are free to see it that way. But I made no vow that my boon came without a price. Still, I never did grasp what she meant by truly living.
If you can't tame the power you carry, you'll only be dragged along by it. That's not living. And it's not the future those who helped her wished for her. She carried the same will they did. Even if she failed in that wish, she'd pass that flame on.
Beyond my understanding. But mark this, without my boon, she'd never have come this far. Her defiance has drawn divine attention. Though she escaped, the Tidespawn still hunt her. Her fate will catch her eventually. To spare Renacita further calamity, she fled to distant lands, corrupted by the Dark Tide and losing all her power. At first, she could do naught but run. But she was clever. Learned to track the movements of tacit discords through the Dark Tide's fluctuations. Even when barely holding herself together, she roamed the wilds, warning others of the doom to come. But men seldom listen to a girl who bears a cursed flame. 'Twas easier to believe she brought disaster. Some even said her flames were from Galbrenna, the legendary tacit discord.
So, Galbrenna was originally a tacit discord's name?
A fiend of ever-burning flame. A monster who spread fear and hatred across the land, luring humans into the fire for her own cruel delight. She borrowed that name and saved many in its guise. But her one mistake was her weakness. And that name became a fate she could no longer escape from.
Rolex edits is there is a concept of god or higher realm beings? Yeah, we can say that. Like in dark side there's Threnodian and Leviathan. And नहीं बोलेंगे और don't both are same things. And on the bright side there's Sentinel. Yep, there are some concept of, I wouldn't say gods. Yeah, we can say gods. Yeah, god बोल सकते हैं. Gods look like unicorns. हाँ, god बोल सकते हैं. So there's a Sentinel on the light side and there's Threnodian on the dark side. I'm watching it, but the only thing I've seen is mysterious creature. Yep. अभी गलब्रेना का स्टोरी चल रहा है. गलब्रेना अभी करंटली उसका बैनर चल रहा है इस गेम में. So, yep.
The Dark Tide saw no more after she escaped. So, I will tell you the rest.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Chimera.
The flames! She's Galbrenna, the flame demon.
Time is running out.
Disguise as Galbrenna. Use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenna had come.
Uh-oh.
So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
This is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me or die with me. Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade! This name is now mine.
To wield this cursed fire with sanity, you will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus, our pact was sealed. All that I consume, she inherits as strength.
So she became what she is by endlessly feeding on tacit discords.
A pact always has a price. Should she fail to feed me fresh frequencies, I shall feast on her soul, piece by piece, till naught remains. So she hunts without end. Weak tacit discords are but tasty morsels. Only the strong may stand beside me. If she would grow, she must hunt true danger. To crave unorthodox power, yet cling to her humanity, 'tis a savage clash of wills between her soul and theirs. And should her will falter,
You'll devour her frequency. Be reborn through her.
I helped her once broken vessel with my own frequency. Enough to survive the dark tide. This is a long overdue repayment.
No. It was the souls of those humans who saved her. You just saw an opening in her broken frequency and slipped in. Admit it. You just wanted to escape the dark tide, didn't you?
I do not deny it. After centuries, a door opened at last. And she bore a soul unshaken, even at the border of life and death. The most perfect vessel I have ever known. Besides, suffering is a gift. Through it, she learned the true meaning of strength.
Oh, please, don't glorify suffering. To endure and overcome suffering is what's worthy of praise. But
Fate showed her countless tragedies, stirring her compassion, but robbing her of the power to save. They gave her a second life, but what I offered was a path to wrest her strength back from fate. And that is what she chose. She walks this path with zeal, never resting, as if every misery in the world were born of her own weakness. Oh, and there are 4 more like me in her now. Ah, I almost forgot. Of course, one must not forget the flame demon herself, Galbrenna.
At this point, Galbrenna feels like her true name. But what was her real name?
That you must ask her yourself.
You came.
Yep, Chimera showed me the way. Not a bad shot, am I?
Hope I'm not too late.
Not too late, not too early. Right on time.
Let's go.
One side each.
What time it seems? Okay, before that, Rolex said it. So Leviathan is always powerful, no matter which universe or world. They are. Animation is insane. सही में ये animation अच्छा लगा हमको. Nikhil, hello, welcome to my stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mr. Sukuna, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Rolex said it, you know how to ignore people. I'm not ignoring, man. I'm trying to play the game. Trying to learn about the story. Nikhil, you already covered up half of this patch whole quest. Yep, I did. And it is so good. Like it's so freaking good. जब like black swords वाले सब battalions को लेके आ गए, सही था वो जगह सही लगा हमको. सही लगा. ऐसा like last time हुआलोंग में हुआ था, if I remember correctly. Like सब battalion एक साथ Tacit Discord से लड़ रहे थे. It was so good. उस टाइम भी like सही लगा था. इस बार भी सही लगा हमको. ऐसा होना चाहिए क्वेस्ट. जितना भी कैरेक्टर्स लोगों को दिखाया गया है सब इंक्लूडेड रहेंगे स्टोरी में. So nice. I'm loving it so far. Mr. Sukuna, Act 10 or Act 11? I guess Act 11. First part complete कर दिए हम. ये second part चल रहा है मेरा. Nikhil, Act 10 and 11 if I'm correct. Yep. Anything that I missed? You missed the Avengers. Oh भाई, Black Swords वाले सब battalion एक साथ लेके आ गए TP करके. सही है. सही लगा वो part. I'm gonna rewatch that part after completing this live stream. Like seriously, सही लगा हमको वो part. हमको लग रहा है और भी कुछ बाकी है. Like something's coming, something good coming. Forget that. Just listen to that BGM in the background. It's fight time. It's fight time. Let's go. और ये जो चीज़ है हम लोगों को लाइक शुयान देखे क्या. अब हमको समझ में आ गया उसका नाम कैसे रीड करना है. वो डोप सा लाइक हुआलोंग कैरेक्टर चूयन अभी भी थोड़ा तोतला रहे बट bear with me. ठीक है बोल देंगे कोई इशू नहीं है. Let's go fight time.
Disperse.
Oh heck no.
Ha! Break. The hour is upon
I'm
us.
not gonna die here, right?
Hopefully this helps.
मर गए रे.
You can't escape me. I'll show you.
The gates of hell!
Behave now.
ओ भाई साहब खत्म हो गया. ये करना था हमको. Cool. Mr. Supuna, nice. Enjoy story. Yep. I am. She's so cool.
One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes, it's okay to lean on someone else.
Thank you.
Incomplete tacit discord. Interesting.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them before they turn.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
Nikhil, have you already seen Charon? Not yet. I don't think so. नहीं समझ आ रहा है कौन है Charon. Rolex said its most toughest thing in Asian game is saying character's name. वो तो है. जब तक नहीं सुन रहे थे तब तक तो शिवयान, शायान क्या सब बोल रहे थे. Actually, चुयान पढ़ते हैं उसको. चुयान. Q को C हिसाब से पढ़ते हैं और I silent है. चुयान. That's what separates us from the tacit discord. Dignity for the dead, hope for the living.
Ha! I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment. Unleash your true nature. Terror, slaughter. That is what you are made for.
एक थप्पड़.
Your
बहुत
time's
बक
up.
रहा है.
Crawl back to where you belong.
Exactly, Galbrena.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is.
Oh,
and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
भाई साहब सही
Do
है.
not mistake this for triumph, Galbrena. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
He's kind of like Abby. He's quite moody.
Let him howl. Humans don't kneel to beasts. That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Kartetia had the nerve to propose such a mad plan.
ये कार्तिथिया का प्लान था? Mind sharing that plan now? अब तो बता दो क्या प्लान था?
Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control. So, looks like part 1 of the plan worked.
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no harbinger.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're looking for the Harbinger too, you must have seen it. The apocalypse Leviathan will bring forth. It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency, and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads to only one conclusion. Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide, like water returning to the sea. We must trap its frequency before we can destroy it.
Or we can use me.
Huh?
Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself. The godhood inside me.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity. Their frequencies are nearly identical now.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, it won't distinguish. It will devour all frequencies blindly. If I offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor, give form to formlessness, and trap its frequency in one place. And if it's now hiding in the Dark Tide, I know you have a way of sending my humanity into it, right?
And I suppose you know the cost.
I do. But I have faith in those who strive to protect this land. In her. And in you. The Dark Tide can't read either one of our minds. Only we can do this. Discord Slayer, let me be your first bullet. Fire me into Leviathan's heart.
When the time comes, I'll kill you in front of them. To convince Leviathan of your necessary death.
Then I shall leave the rest to you. Thank you for choosing to be misunderstood, hated, and for putting your life at risk. Thank you for your resolve, Discord Slayer.
With the Sentinel's Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood from her humanity, leaving the divine within her. Then, I fired a Dark Tide bullet to consume her frequency and send her humanity into the Dark Tide.
An insane plan? I really panicked back there. Okay, so उसका godhood और humanity को divide करके उसका humanity frequency को भेज दिया गया Dark Tide में कार्तिथिया का. Okay, makes sense. No wonder she didn't fought back because it was their plan. Okay, ये बस Leviathan को दिखाना था बस कि look, I killed कार्तिथिया, look, she dead. But actual में इसका ये plan था, frequency को Dark Tide में भेजना था कार्तिथिया का. Got it. I really panicked back there. सही में दिमाग खराब हो गया था मेरा.
Leviathan can't truly distinguish the signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Kartitia has trapped its frequency, all that's left is to gather strength, reach the paradise, and finish Leviathan.
How confident are you in hunting the Threnodian? Don't tell me you were planning to kill the Threnodian alone. You can't do that.
Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take the Threnodian by myself.
Oh, okay. We're doing this together.
No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle, fought by countless lives.
Such a cool character.
In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot.
You believe everyone will follow us into the dark tide?
Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those brave enough don't always get that blessing of fate. But if there's even the slightest chance to stop a disaster, I'll take it. Even if I stand alone. All I need to know is that when I drained the last drop from my glass, I had the guts to pull the trigger. Worst case, I stay trapped in the dark tide, holding Leviathan back a little longer. That's the price I'll pay. But I think I bet on the right people.
Some of us might use the word trust.
I can sense Augusta's anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the dark tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental interference will be. Here, wear this.
What the?
This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead.
Oh.
I don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece. If you're ready, let's go.
Dang, the song. What the heck? सही गाना बज रहा है यहाँ.
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you?
Kinda. Really? Then change the world if something gets in your way. Oh. What the heck?
Why are there so many enemies here?
Leviathan's kingdom. It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. Slay them all.
I knew you'd say that.
They need no mercy. Their rest awaits.
You will obey.
Speak of the devil. Explode!
To hell, Redgear!
Endure and defy. One is the sound.
I'll show you.
The gates of hell!
I'll gelb you double. Nowhere to hide. You can't escape me. Behave now. Fate flames. Painted hellfire.
Empower them all!
One with the sound. The hunt ends here.
Time to die!
None shall whisper. Shadow descends. Gotcha. Rise from hellfire. Endure and defy. One with the sound. By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
Scorched to earth!
Behave now. Fight fire. Down with the curtain. You can't escape me. One with the sound. Another mortar from us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus. Behave now. You will obey.
Landscape.
It's over. Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
वो जगह लेकिन अभी तक नहीं दिखा है जो दिखा रहा था बार-बार illusion में. Not yet.
Shining with your love, we stand united in devotion. With hearts full of joyous loyalty, we rise from the sea, guided by your light.
The dead grow tongues and sing praise day and night. That's what's become of those consumed by the dark tide. If the journeying paradise reaches our world, everyone in Renacita will suffer the same fate.
Ha! Look at them, lining up to flatter their divinity, groveling for its grace. Without Leviathan's wisdom, feeble minds like theirs are fit only to be devoured.
Nikhil, your graphics card might have turned mini grenade by now. हाँ वो तो है काफी खट रहा है मेरा graphics card. आए हाय क्या ही बोले. Another good OST. सही में इस गेम में अच्छा OST है. Dang. लेकिन वो soft music वाला अभी तक हमको मिला नहीं. क्या बोलते हैं? वो वाला अभी तक हमको मिला नहीं. I tried to look for it, but अभी तक नहीं मिला हमको. खोजना होगा और भी thoroughly. ये वाला म्यूजिक भी अच्छा था. Rock type.
Ceaseless worship, stripped of meaning or soul. From this shore to the next. From paradise back to our world.
All to gather more believers to be drawn into Paradise's maw. Then they'll go claim their due from Leviathan.
Even with the tape's help, we can't stay exposed to these hymns for too long. Chimera.
I don't take your orders.
Yes, you do.
Silence, wretched souls! There is no place for you in paradise. Burn in your ruin and rot in hell.
Seems Chimera still commands some authority here.
Coming back here feels like coming home. By blood, they ought to call me Forefather. Leviathan was right about one thing. Fear is the most ancient and enduring truth in all living things.
Nikhil, can you tell me a bit information you know about the OST? I can try finding them for you. बस हमको इतना पता है वो रिनासिता का म्यूजिक है, बहुत लाइक सॉफ्ट मेलो। हाँ, बस इतना ही पता है। आई ट्राइड सर्चिंग फॉर इट बट हमको मिला नहीं, या फिर हम ढंग से खोजे नहीं हैं, और एक बार खोजना होगा हमको ढंग से। हाँ वेल आज का स्ट्रीम बस इतना ही रखते हैं, काफ़ी लंबा स्ट्रीम था आज। यप, इट्स बिन 3 hours ऑलरेडी कटिंग। चलो नाइस, कहानी अच्छा चल रहा है। आई कांट वेट टू कंटिन्यू इट फॉरवर्ड, बट फॉर नाउ इतना ही रखते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन। मेक श्योर टू लाइक, सब्सक्राइब, कमेंट, शेयर, जो भी करना होता है कर दीजिएगा। बाय फॉर नाउ।